Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. And I thought we'd do a fun video today. I want to talk about Mithra, the god of the sun. And his very name means light. And what got me thinking about this, I was watching the other day on Disney Plus, Thor, Love and Thunder. And oh my God, that was such a funny movie. That's my kind of humor. I laughed so hard, but it got me thinking about Mithra because they're very similar. They both fight the darkness. They both use a hammer, a mace. And I pulled out my Avesta and started reading up on Mithra. And the name itself is light. And the mace is for destroying the evil spirits. And he's represented as the light of the sun, and it removes stagnant air when those rays come, and so it's ruling our air, our atmosphere. It also purifies water, stagnant water. Those sun rays purify it, killing disease. And it got me thinking about, in the comments yesterday, our wonderful friend Timmy was talking about before Asha, her atmosphere was haunted, her mind was haunted, but with those rays of light, of truth, it ran out the darkness. That love and that truth and that light, it ran out the lie and illusion, and she lives in peace. And I thought that's so beautiful. And so I wanted to talk today about the order of the Magi. And these ideas come from you guys. In the comments again yesterday, one of our wonderful friends was saying he doesn't think of himself as a Zoroastrian, but as an Ashavan. And my friend, yes, that's everything. To know truth, to be the truth, to be that light, where you attune yourself to that spirit of light. And the thing about Mithra, he's a protector of Asha, of truth. That's his job. And it got me thinking about the order of the Magi. Right? What did Spirit tell us to do? To protect the child. We protect Asha. We protect the truth. We hold it. And it's represented to us as a child because you get supernatural strength when you're protecting your child, right? We've talked about that before, like the story of the mother, and the car was on her child and she lifted the car. And so if we'll see Asha as our child, you protect it. And that's exactly what Mithra does. That's what the order of the Magi does. We hold the light, we protect the light. I wanted to share a story with you. I think I've shared it before, but it went perfect with this because Spirit's been telling me about focusing. We need to focus. You know, if our energy's just kind of scattered, it's not as powerful. But it's almost like when you take that light like a laser and you focus it, it's got power. And that's what we need to do as we come together as the order of the Magi, to focus our power. And this happened to me, it's probably been a couple of years now, but I was in the house and I see something going on outside the window. Now, my house is gated, and people aren't supposed to just walk in, and it's obviously gated, large gates, and locked. And I see two men with rifles in my yard. And so your first instinct is lay low, call the police, get a weapon, right? But then I saw my deer in the yard, and you guys know how passionate I am about my deer. And my friends, it's like a child, right? Something else kicked in me. I went flying out the door, and I got right up in their face, and the whole world focused. All I could see was them. Everything else disappeared, and it was just them. And I had no fear, and I could see everything so clearly. I knew I could disarm them. I knew I could get those rifles out of their hands. I knew I could take care of the situation, no problem. And then with clear intellect, I told them they were trespassing. Do not come on my land and shoot my pets. Go. And they left. And my friends, imagine if it's a child, not just a deer. And if we'll look at Asha like that, as a child, and I know some of you do, because many of you were healed by Asha, were saved by Asha. You lived in a hell in your own mind, in your own world, until Asha came. And you would do anything for Asha. You've made that connection. It's become you, and you hold it. And you protect it, and you love it. And it's changed you. And so now, it's easy to forgive others. And be that love and that light. And that's how we protect the child. We don't let the outside world change our frequency and our vibration. And though we may be few, we are mighty. And as more and more of us all around the world are coming together and shining our light, I feel it. It's like that quantum entanglement. I can feel my brothers and sisters, your light, as we connect all around the world. And that light is cleansing the air. And that light is cleansing the water. What water in spirituality represents the mind. We are clearing and cleaning minds as we hold Asha. We protect the child with all that we are. And we're removing that evil spirit. I see my wonderful friend Timmy in her house, walking around with that light, that mace, that hammer of light, removing those evil spirits, those lies, those illusions, those fears, with that truth, with those rays of light. Mithra, what a beautiful way to envision it. My friends, Ashavan, it's a truth knower. You know the real, that a perfect creator had a perfect idea that's all good. No evil comes from him. And we attune ourselves to that pure light. Zoroaster, undefiled, undiluted, unmixed. Just love, just peace, and really, really powerful. I love you guys. Be blessed. Protect the child. If you haven't got your book yet, go to Amazon. I'll leave a link in the drop-down description. All the money goes to charity. And do this. You call yourself an Ashavan. Have you left a review on Amazon? Because the more reviews we get, the more books we sell, the more people get this message. Now, if you're in one of those countries you can't do that, that's okay. Just hold that light. Protect the child. Vibrate high, connect with all the other Ashavans. We're changing the atmosphere. We're changing the world. We saw it with the God mind before we even came here. We are successful. Asha is. Now, if you are in a country where you can leave a review, go do it. People read those. You can change hearts and minds and lives with just your review. Make sure you write it out. Tell them what Asha means to you. Guys, I love you so much. Be blessed. We'll see you next time.